Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, Acebendetta with Smell Better Fragrance. I'm your host, Ace Benz, and I'm back with another banger. Yo, over here we talk about fragrances and all things to improve your lifestyle because we want you to be better, think better, feel better, and smell better, yo. If you dig what you see, like and subscribe for free. Help the channel grow. Share this content and leave a comment down below. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a show. Hey yo, we are back with another tag video. Yo, man, shout out to my guy Swain, Swaggy Sense, man. He came up with this great concept, this great idea. What you got on fragrance, man? That's what he titled it, What You Got On. And basically everybody has had that experience, man. You've been smelling great, you've been smelling out of this world, and you come across some people that, yo, we've all had this experience before, man, where you put this fragrance on, you smelling so good and so great, you walk into a room or you walk into an environment and you meet someone who just couldn't help themselves but ask you, excuse me, what do you have on? Hey, there are a lot of fragrances out there that will do this for you, man. And we got 5 today that I want to talk about. This stands out, have stood the test of time since I've had them in my collection, and every time that I put them on, I get a question. What you rocking today? What is that? Because they smell that great. So the first one I'm gonna go with, man, is from the house of Nishane, and this is Oolong Cha. So with this fragrance, man, Oolong Cha is citrusy, it's fresh, it's zesty, got this zinginess to it, man. It's kind of green and fruity at the same time. It's a very aromatic and sweet type of fragrance, man. Clean and fresh is what you're gonna get when you put this fragrance on. It's a high quality fragrance, classy, and very stunning, man. And the story behind this one, man, I put this on one morning and I just put it on probably 30 minutes prior, and I walked into the grocery store, walked by a stranger. Man, he smells good. Now, as I walked around the store, I ran into her again, and she stopped me, and she said, "Excuse me, sir, what do you have on? That smells so good." And I had to explain to her, Nishane Oolong Cha. She didn't quite get it. She don't know the fragrance game like that. So when I showed it to her on my phone, she was amazed at the price, and she was interested in the fragrance. Whether she bought it or not, I'm not sure. But that was just a great moment. 2 compliments for the same woman within 20 minutes or less than 20 minutes. It had to be like 10 minutes. Walking by, ran into her again, and she couldn't help but to stop me and ask me, what do I have on? All right, next fragrance that I want to go with, man, it's from the house of Christian Dior. And this is Dior on 2020. It's such a great fragrance, man. Every time that I smell this thing, man, I fall back in love with it, man. And it's gonna make me want to wear this 2 days in a row. Dior on 2020. It's a classic fragrance, man. It's woody, it's musky, very aromatic. It's a fantastic scent, pleasant, again, woody, and got this peppery type of vibe to it. It's a unique fragrance, and it's suitable for all purposes, man. It's somewhat luxurious, opulent. It's great, man. This is a compliment monster, and it just radiates off my skin when I put this fragrance on. So the story behind this one day I was just got to work, and I ran into one of my coworkers, man, because I was a little bit late. And where I work at, the area that I work at, man, it's a little hump of a walk to get to where I need to go, man. And so my coworker was on a medical cart, which is something like a little easy go or a 4-wheeler, a little golf cart or something like that. I asked her for a ride. She said, sure, hop on in the back seat or whatever, because she had some items in the front seat beside her. And as I got on and we started riding, she was like, what you wearing? What is that? I had to tell her what was good, man. I said, Dior on 2020. She said, that smells nice, man. I really like it. I might have to get that for my dad for his birthday or something. Again, how the wind hit her, I'm not sure. Like, we're riding, I'm behind her in the golf cart, and I guess it's circulating, and she still picked it up, and it was just a great feeling, and a very appreciative moment for me, man, because I was I was in awe. I didn't think that she was gonna smell it, but she did, and she enjoyed it. And whether she bought it for her father or not, I'm not 100% sure. I might have to reach back at her and see if that transpired or not. But that was another what you got on moment, and it was a great one with the House of Christian Dior on 2020. The next fragrance I got, man, it's a cheapie but goodie, man. This fragrance right here is a replication of something else, but it's doing its own thing, man. This is from the house of Ted Lapidus. Ted Lapidus came out with this fragrance called Poker Face. Now, I'm glad that I got a bottle when I did, because I believe it has been discontinued. I can't find this anywhere. When I bought this fragrance, it was like 28 bucks. And maybe even less than that. I can't recall at this point in time, but the Ted Lapidus fragrances don't go for that high, man. You can get it from $18 to $40 on any fragrance. This fragrance right here, though, it's a good one. I'm talking about, let me fix this atomizer before I spray it. Been a while since I put it in the air. Been a while since I put it on skin. But it's sweet, it's warm, spicy. You got the iris in it, man. It's woody, powdery, a little earthy. It might be some vanilla in here. I'm not exactly sure. I remember what the notes are, but it's so sweet with the cardamom. I know that's prominent, but it's just seems like there's another touch other than the iris. And I want to say vanilla, but I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. This is a gorgeous and sexy scent, man. It's an easy to wear fragrance. It's very versatile, and it's a sophisticated type of profile, man. With that touch of iris to the La Nuit de L'Homme DNA, it makes this a great fragrance. It makes it a unique fragrance, man. It's a manly fragrance, very charming and very sexy and sophisticated type of scent, man. Bad thing about doing these videos, every time I smell a fragrance that I haven't smelled in a while, I want to put it on. And I might have to put this on real soon. But the story behind this one, man, because of the La Nuit de L'Homme DNA, they say it don't project, it don't last. I tend to overspray with this one. And the last time I put this on, I oversprayed. I think I put about 10 sprays on, maybe 15, 20 minutes before I got out the car and got to work. Now, as I was walking into work, I was walking up the sidewalk, I ran into a lady who actually stopped in her tracks, and she was like, okay, I see you. I see what you're doing. You smell so good right now, man. What is that you got on? She absolutely stopped in her tracks, man. She was like 4 or 5 feet away from me, and she picked it up, and she was loving this fragrance, man. And I told her exactly what it was. I told her exactly how much it cost, and I think you could get it still online at that point in time. And yeah, just a great compliment. Another what you got on moment that I enjoyed. All right, the next fragrance, man, is from the house of Al Haramain. This fragrance is called Amber Oud Rouge. They have a rouge edition, they have a gold edition, a tobacco edition, a regular edition. They have so many more, man. But this one is a clone of Baccarat Rouge 540. And it's a damn good clone as well, man. This is a warm, spicy fragrance. You got some amber and some musk, of course, to it. It's sweet, woody, a little metallic, powdery, somewhat salty. It's a unique fragrance. It's a memorable scent. It lingers in the air. It lingers off your skin. It's a great fragrance, especially for date nights or special occasions, man. This is a statement maker for real, man. The story behind this one, put it on one morning. I stopped at the store to grab some lunch for work, and the lady behind the register, she just immediately said, hey, I hope you don't mind me saying, but whatever you wearing smells so good, man. What is that you got on? Had to share it with her. I don't lie to him. I'm not gonna say it's Baccarat Rouge 540 because there's no need for that, because you don't have to spend a lot of money to smell great, man. And she appreciated me sharing the information with her. And yeah, that was another what you got on moment, man. And it was a great one. Last but not least, man, this is from a house that don't too many people talk about, but there is some hype around this fragrance, man, because I've done a review on this thing and it got a ton of views. People love this fragrance, man, but it doesn't get talked about much on the YouTube space, man. Not a lot of people talk about this fragrance at all, man. And it's from the house of Bahara. If I'm saying it right, Bahara. I'm gonna just say Bahara, and this is King. Now, some people have compared this to Baccarat Rouge 540. Some people have compared it to Herba Pure or Tiziana Terenzi Kirke, and I lean more towards those two. It is Herba Pure by Xerjoff with a little bit muskier flow to it, man. Its fragrance is citrusy, it's woody, sweet vanilla in this thing, man. It's powdery and it's musky. It's a beautiful scent, just very intoxicating. You got this sweet, luscious type of fruits up top, man, and a musky vanilla in the dry down. This fragrance has been known to reach out and touch somebody. It will last, man. I wore it the other day and I sprayed it in the room, and actually I sprayed it in the bathroom, and a day later, 2 days later, I can still smell it. Great fragrance, man. I wore it. The story behind this one, when I wore it, man, what was I at? I wore it to the grocery store, yes. I wore this fragrance to the grocery store, and as I was checking out, the lady behind the register said, "Excuse me, sir, what are you wearing? That smells great." I told her what I was wearing, and she said, "Well, I see that ring on your finger. Do your wife know you're out the house smelling like this?" She said, I can't do it. I wouldn't let my man leave the house or walk out the house smelling so good. This is a beautiful scent. And it attracts people. It gets attention every time that I put this on, man. And it's another one. What are you wearing moments? And, Bahara King, this is some good juice. I don't think I will ever get rid of this fragrance, man. I use it sparingly, but it's some good juice. If you don't know, I'm telling you, try this one out if you can. You will love it. The people around you will love it. Lasts all day long. 24 hours of lasting power. 5 or 6 hours of projection, man. This thing is good. And you only need about 3 or 4 sprays. That's all I went with. 2 on the back of the neck, 2 on the chest. And I think I might have had 1 on the back of my hand because I was trying to decide what I was gonna wear. So I usually do that. I have 2 different fragrances from time to time, trying to figure out what I'm gonna wear. I put 1 on the back of one hand, another one on the other hand. And before I get to my destination, I decide, all right, I'm gonna go with this one. And that's what I did. So, great fragrance. Great video. Swain, I thank you for the tag, fam. I appreciate you so much, man. What you got on fragrances? I'm gonna leave this open. Anybody who hadn't been tagged in Swain's video, I'm gonna leave it open to you. Now I'm gonna reach out to my brother that I just met, and he got some great content, man. Make it make sense with bottles and beer. Make it make sense. Jump on this tag video, man. 5 fragrances of what you got on. Hey, that's all I have for you guys, man. If you have either of these fragrances and you want to talk about them, let's talk about them down in the comments below. If not, I suggest you give them a try. Good energy, positive vibes, save lives. Like always, let's follow the plan. Be better, think better, feel better, smell better. With that being said, I'm out, Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, help my channel grow, share this content, and leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you rocking. Like always, I thank you for watching. I'm Ace Benz, aka Acebendetta with Smell Better Fragrance. Until next time, smell good, smell better, and we'll smell you later. Peace.